Welcome to another video about Sisir. In this video, I want to demonstrate a new feature called hair ties. First, let me quickly add a bunch of guides on my mesh, something like this. And now let's say I want to tie these guides together like some sort of side ponytail. I can now just select all the guides I want to tie together. And then from here, there is a new button called Add Hair Tie. When I press it, a tie is created and the guides are now tied together. If I hover over the tie locator, it gets highlighted. I can now just click and drag with the left mouse button and the guides will follow. But let's say I want to change the place where the guides are tied. To do that, I can just click and drag with the right mouse button, and when let go, the guides will tie at the new location. I can move it again over here, and you can see the tie location updates. Also, if I hold the left mouse button and press G, the gravity is applied to the entire group. Of course, you can still select and edit individual guides, and you can see that the tie is maintained. You can also edit the number of steps, as well as the length. Keep in mind that the physics is active, so the results can be a little unpredictable. But you can always go back and adjust the position here, and then press the G to relax. Notice that to relax the entire group, you need to deselect the guides. You can also use the hair ties feature in conjunction with the mirror mode. Let me demonstrate by adding a bunch of guides with the mirror mode turned on. Then I simply select one side and click Add Hair Tie. You can see that the tie is mirrored, and if I drag it around, the same thing happens on the other side. And if I press G, the gravity is applied also on both sides. Of course, you are not limited to just one tie. If I select the guides and click on Add Hair Tie, I can add another one. And then I can reposition it with the right mouse button and maybe move it here. And if I press G, I can relax it with the gravity. To delete and hair tie, I can select it normally by pressing Shift and click, and then just the delete key. I'll do a couple more adjustments, and then I'll move on to the next module. All right, now let's switch to the hair module. I could paint a mask, but for now I'm just going to reduce the guide proximity. Now, if you scroll down to the clumping modifier, you can see that there is a new section. I enable the new clump to hair tie checkbox at the hair are clumped to the hair tie. I can adjust the clump amount and also the clump spread. Of course, you can still adjust all the other hair parameters. For example, I can change the hair length, and look what happened when I reduce the hair length past the hair tie. The hair get untied. Then I can scroll down to the frizz modifier and start messing with the settings. You can see that the hair remained clumped to the hair tie. Of course, I can also add regular clumps. Let me remove the frizz so it's easier to see. I can set it to 30 or maybe 10. The clumps still respect the hair tie. And of course, I can also add sub-clumps. You can see the hair ties are retained, and you can keep modifying the hair any way you like. I can even change the interpolation type and keep tweaking and modifying all the settings. So that's it for this video. If you want to try Sisir yourself, simply join the Discord. The link is pinned in the comment section. You can download it for free and use it as much as you want, as long as it's not for commercial use. Keep in mind that Sisir is very much a work in progress, so expect bugs, crashes, and other issues. But you can help me improve the tool by giving feedback, and also feel free to suggest more features that you want to see implemented. So join the Discord and go download Sisir. I will see you there.